Hi, this is Ree with your weekly report on shit I see on the internet. Before we start, I would like to thank this week's sponsor. This week's sponsor is When Change Happens, a podcast series about ordinary South Africans coping with extraordinary changes in their lives. Hosted by legendary journalist Ruda Landman. Subscribe to Change in One Generation on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Iono, or go to changepodcast.co.za for more information. Before we get into shit I see on the internet, I would just like to tell you a story, or rather read to you a story about a lady, Jocelyn Wildenstein. Her life is just a series of unfortunate events, and I'll tell you why at the end. This is a story about Jocelyn Wildenstein. Jocelyn Wildenstein was born on the 5th of August 1940 in Switzerland. She grew up in a very middle-class family where her father worked as a sporting goods store manager. Not much is known about her early life, but it is reported that she had an interest in art and fashion from a very young age. Jocelyn's upbringing in the picturesque Swiss town likely influenced her later life, where she would become associated with luxury and high society circles of New York City. Jocelyn's life took a significant turn in the 1970s when she met Alec in Wildenstein, a wealthy art dealer and the heir to billion-dollar fortune from the Wildenstein family, renowned for their vast art collection and gallery business. They met on a hunting trip organized by a Saudi's arms dealer who was a mutual friend. The couple married in 1978 and Jocelyn became a prominent figure in the international social scene, particularly in New York. Hold on, let me put this gum away. I'm sorry for that. The Wildenstein family was one of the wealthiest and most influential families in the art world, and their marriage placed Jocelyn in the midst of high society. Alec and Jocelyn lived a life of extreme luxury, with properties around the world, including a sprawling estate in Kenya, where they spent a significant time together enjoying their shared passion for big game hunting. BT Dubs, Jocelyn Wildenstein really loved Africa. She spent a lot of her time in Africa, even though her primary residence was in New York. When I say Africa, I mean Kenya. Sorry. Jocelyn Wildenstein is perhaps best known for her dramatic and controversial facial surgeries. She began undergoing cosmetics procedures in the early 1970s, reportedly to please her husband, who had a fascination with big cats. This fascination is believed to have influenced Jocelyn's decisions to alter her appearance, seeking a more feline look. Over the years, she underwent numerous surgeries, including facelifts, eye lifts, and lip enhancements. Her transformation garnered significant media attention, leading to her being dubbed as the Catwoman or the Bride of Wildenstein, in quotation marks. Her husband was obsessed. They had a pet cat. I don't remember what kind of cat, like a lion is a cat, a tiger is a cat, a panther is a cat. I don't know what type of cat they had, but they had a cat. And her husband was obsessed with this cat and loved to admire the way it looked and this and that. And Jocelyn underwent a lot of surgeries to achieve a more feline look. Yeah. Which is sad because she was very beautiful before she even touched herself. Before she went under the knife, she was very, very beautiful. And yeah, she did all of this just to gain attention from her husband. So fucking sad, right? So fucking sad. She spent over $2 million on surgeries. Well, throughout her entire life. Well, that's what's reported. I don't know. The surgeries, however, were not well received by the public or the media, who often criticized her appearance. Despite the negative attention, Jocelyn continued with her surgeries. Seemingly unfazed by the public's perception, her look became a symbol of the extremes of cosmetic surgery, sparking discussions about beauty standards and the pressures placed on women, especially within the elite circles she inhabited. Fucking sad. And I'm not ashamed to say it, I want to be part of those elite circles one day, but I would never ever feel pressured to change the way I look, at least alter my appearance in any kind of way, because I'm very happy with the way I look. Except my tits, they need to be smaller, but I'm very satisfied with the way I look, you know. Also, I've never been a victim of peer pressure, so I feel like I would never ever, people are like, oh, you don't know until you're put in that situation. Like, I know, I beat peer pressure in my early teens, my teenage years. I would never, nobody's ever going to convince me to do something I really don't want to do. Like, deep down inside, if I don't want to do this, I'm not going to do this. In 1997, Jocelyn and Alex's marriage ended in a highly publicized and bitter divorce. The divorce was one of the most expensive in history, with Jocelyn reportedly receiving a settlement of 2.5 billion, some say 3.9 billion, and an additional 100 million annually for 13 years. So that's like 1.3 billion within 13 years. That's crazy. However, the settlement came with the stipulation that she could not use the money for further cosmetic surgery. Well, she did use the money for, well, I don't know this lady, let me not speak like I know her, but yeah. Anyway, despite the enormous settlement, Jocelyn faced financial difficulties in the years that followed. Reports surfaced that she had squandered much of her fortune on a lavish lifestyle, including expensive real estate, art, and extravagant purchases. By the 2010s, she was faced with bankruptcy. With reports suggesting that she was in millions of debt. That's crazy. In the years following her divorce, Jocelyn largely withdrew from the public eye. Though she remained a subject of fascination due to her appearance and the lavish lifestyle she once had, she occasionally made the headlines for her tumultuous relationship with designer Lloyd Klein, like Calvin Klein, baby, with whom she had an on and off again relationship spanning several years. The couple made news in 2016 when Jocelyn was allegedly arrested for assaulting Klein during a domestic dispute, though the charges were later dropped. That's Jocelyn. That's the story of Jocelyn Wildenstein, and the reason why I'm telling you about her is that I saw the video Khanyi Mbau posted of her latest surgery, and damn, I can't believe someone would feel insecure to a point of changing their face, like cutting your skin on your face and removing stuff, and restructuring and breaking bones and altering the muscles, or I just, for those of you who don't know, Khanyi Mbau, the South African actress and media personality, has recently made headlines due to her latest cosmetic surgery. Mbau, who is known for her openness about beauty enhancements, revealed that she underwent eyelid surgery and a subnasal lip to achieve a more structured and tight appearance. After sharing a video of her post-surgery face on social media, reactions have been mixed. Some fans praised her transparency, while others criticized her for what they perceived as an over-reliance on cosmetic procedures. The surgery has sparked a significant conversation online, with some users questioning her motivations and expressing concern over her frequent changes in appearance. I mean, you can still tell it's Khanyi Mbau from if you put I don't know how she's gonna look after the surgery, the latest one, but you can still tell that it's her from you can tell there's been a lot of work done, including skin lightening, which saddens me. Every time I look at her, I get sad. I'm like, why did she want to be light? Why did she want to have a fair complexion? It's quite sad. Yeah, but you can tell that she's still the same person. Also, I don't really care much about people undergoing cosmetic surgeries. I would never do it. But I don't care as long as nobody makes me feel like I'm missing out on anything. When like people who don't drink don't bother anyone, but people who drink love to convince people that don't drink that they're crazy. I'm like, no, that's you're not a boring person if you don't drink alcohol. I feel like when you go, I don't drink, everyone who drinks and consumes alcohol is just trying to convince you that you're missing out on something. And I don't care what people do with their bodies, cosmetic surgeries they have, as long as you don't try to convince me that I'm missing out on anything. I'm okay with that. Don't look at me and tell me what to fix. Don't look at me and go, maybe if you had a facelift, you would, maybe if you did this and Botox and filler. And no, I don't want to be convinced to do shit. Just saying. Moving on. On a lighter note, congratulations to Hailey Bieber. Recently, Hailey Bieber and her husband, Justin Bieber, welcomed their first child, a baby boy named Jack Blues Bieber. The couple is overjoyed, describing their new son as a miracle. This marks an exciting new chapter in their lives, with Justin already being praised as a great dad. Hailey, who had recently been eagerly anticipating motherhood, is reportedly doing well and embracing her new role as a mom. The couple first shared the news of their pregnancy in May 2024, and since then they have received overwhelming support from their family and fans. At least there will be a 40-year-old man named Jack. At least the baby has, angels are rejoicing. A Hollywood couple giving their kid a normal first name, a regular vanilla ass face name, Jack. Love it. There's nothing wrong with having a boring vanilla name. I feel like we should normalize that. I don't want to be 40-year-old to meet a 40-year-old man named Halo. But at the same time, to each their own, or whatever the saying goes. Selena Gomez's fans had mixed reactions to the news of Hailey Bieber's pregnancy. While many of them congratulated Hailey and Justin Bieber on the arrival of the baby boy, others couldn't help but draw comparisons between Hailey and Selena, given the history between Justin and Selena. Jelena fans need to die. I want each and every Jelena fan to die. Go play in traffic now. Some fans expressed support for Hailey, acknowledging that the couple deserves happiness, while others used the occasion to reminisce about Selena and Justin's past relationship. There were also instances where some fans made unnecessary comments on social media, highlighting the long-standing tension between the fan bases. However, it's important to note that neither Selena Gomez nor Hailey Bieber have publicly addressed any negative comments, and many fans of both women have urged others to respectively move on positively. It would be great. People were saying disgusting things about this unborn child. Well, it's here now, but people before Jack Blues Bieber was born, people were saying terrible things. And I'm like, damn, it must be a hard pregnancy to listen to Selena Gomez fans. Selena Gomez's fans remind me of Taylor Swift's fans. There's a special place in hell for y'all. Just saying. This is a baby. Give it some grace. On a lighter note, well, that was the lighter note. Anyway, don't forget to remind Nicki Minaj, get in her DMs now. Pause this now and get in Nicki's DMs and tell her to fucking come to SA. Oh, she might cuss you out, actually. Oh, I didn't even put it on the report. Nicki's husband, there's a video of that's circulating on Twitter. Well, at least I saw it on Twitter. of Nicki Minaj's husband confessing to raping that lady decades ago. Was it decades ago, 20 years ago? But there's a full video confession of him admitting, and Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's fans are having a field day with Onika Tanya Maraj. You're having a fucking field day with her. Yeah. Woo. What a bad fucking year to be a Bob. But at the same time, like, Bob's on weak people, so we'll be okay. We'll always be fucking okay. Yeah, that's the end of the segment. I'm a lot calmer. I'm shooting this at night because I really shot in the morning, but like in the morning I was like restless. I had this headache behind my eye. It was terrible. So I'm a lot calmer now. Moving on to the next segment, WWRD. What would Rei do? As I read Reddit stories and tell you what the fuck I would do. Let me stop saying things like that. Mazulu walk around being tribalist all day long, and then when we pointed out for it, yeah, they deserve this. I don't know if you guys have seen that video of that Zulu guy on the plane. No, but Babiana, but there was a tweet, but Zulu people and Nigerian people are exactly alike. You can't hate your siblings. People in the comments, this is tribalistic, yada 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 yada. You walk around all day being tribalistic, being tribalist. I mean, spell the word tribalistic. Spell it right now, I dare you. Abait. Pasaidilos ko. And I get that. Definitely mean it. Someone in and stuff, guys. I'm Rei and I have a podcast. The quality on my camera is terrible, but I don't fucking care how you guys feel, because you guys can't even pick quality men to be your boyfriends and husbands. So deal with this terrible fucking video quality for the second half of the episode. You'll live. Anyway, I saw, before we get into WWRT, I saw a video. Well, I was stalking someone's account, and the last post they made was on the 8th of August, and they were like TikTok is not a safe space anymore, yada yada yada. I'm like, yeah, to be honest, it fell, because every comment section I open with TikTok is giving Instagram reels. It's giving the dark web. I'm like, when did the people from IG relocate to TikTok? It's not fun. Go away. Remember when you used to laugh on this app? Let's go back to doing that. But anyway, I'm gonna stop making people laugh. It's like, nah, right now I'm just all about posting outfits and lip syncing videos and moving on. Let's get into this am I the asshole story. Am I the asshole for forcing my son to give me half of his income? His income being in like quotation marks. Based on that heading, is it heading or title? Yes, you're the asshole. But let's read further. I might change my mind. I won the lottery. Oh, congratulations. $1,000 a day for life. That's crazy. I'm 58 and my son is 19. I went to him and told him that I wanted to make a deal. I would give him the ticket. In return, he would give me half of the money until I die. Then he gets all the money. Sorry. He said he needed to think about it. He came back and said it wasn't really fair for me to want half. He said that I could live another 40 years and that he might need money more and I should take 20%. I said I would think about it. I signed the ticket and claimed the lump sum. I'm seeing a lawyer to set my son up for life. His education will be paid for. When he gets older, he will be able to purchase a home for free, basically. A trust fund will be set up so he gets a good amount of money for the rest of his life. Now he is pissed that I went back on my offer. I thought I was being smart, but I didn't realize how greedy he was. Yeah, you have a greedy son. What the fuck? He also told my ex about it. And she is pissed that I'm not giving her anything. Oh, this is a man. We've been divorced for years and I owe her nothing. Yeah, you owe her absolutely fucking nothing, sir. Pop off, king. No, I won't give you anything if you ask. There's a reason I'm using a throwaway. Oh, well, a throwaway account. Um, no, you're not an asshole. Your son's 19. Is he 19? The son is 19. The son is 19. So for 19 years of his life, he knew he didn't have a trust fund. He knew his dad wasn't the richest. Well, although they're not poor, they live a very average life and an average lifestyle. You know this for the first 19 years of your life. If for the first 19 years of your life you don't have a plan to get rich and make sure you get your own stuff and say I'm gonna get my own by the time I'm 25, I'll buy my own house, yada yada. If you don't have a plan like that by 19, I'm not saying the plan will happen as is. I'm just saying you should. Every 19-year-old dreams about buying their own house, especially a 19-year-old who knows that they don't have an inheritance, a trust fund. No, they're not getting a lump sum of money sning when they turn 21. Do you get what I'm saying? You're not the asshole. So what has he been doing for the first 19 years of his life? You came to him with this and he didn't say, you know what, dad, you're 58. You've worked enough. Decades and decades you've been working to provide for me. Do you get what I'm saying? You've been working to provide for yourself. You must be fucking tired. At 58, I'll be fucking tired. It's ludicrous to even have a 19-year-old son at 58. I don't want to have a 19-year-old anything at 58. All my kids better be moved the fuck out, and I don't want to buy anyone shit. Do you get what I'm saying? At 58, I can silo. So as a daughter, if my mom comes to me and say, hey, I won the lottery, bumper 1,000 rand every day for the rest of my life, I'm not sitting there going, but no, what negotiating, saying, being selfish, basically, saying, no, take 20%, yada, yada, yada. No, the things I could do with this money. When you didn't even buy the lottery ticket, you didn't even buy it with your money. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not even, the lottery ticket wasn't born with your money, your phone number, your ID, however we fucking buy lottery tickets. I don't know. I don't gamble. But you get what I'm saying. I just feel like it's so fucking unfair. No ways. I look at my mom and say, it's EHL. What the fuck am I going to do with your money? If you want to put it away in a bank account for me, sure. I can go buy a house someday. If I feel like buying a house someday, I'll buy a house for free. That's a good, I feel like he did a good thing by putting it in a trust fund and making sure that he'll be able to buy a house someday for free. He'll never be able to fucking save deposit ya ntlo ore I itse peni ya o save a ka se utlwe because his dad is doing everything for him. What an entitled son of a bitch. God. Sorry. Anyway, WWRD. I would not have put it in a trust fund. I would not have told him about it. First of all, that was dad's first mistake. Dad, you're dumb for that. Never tell your kids you have money. Because what kids are hearing are like, oh my god, we're rich. Not you're rich. No. Kids here, we're rich. Not you're rich. So I wouldn't have told him about it. I wouldn't have told my son about it. And I would not give him anything. Matter of fact, at 19, get the fuck out of my house. I'm assuming they're Americans. If I was like in school, I can school, I receive ke mahlalela udutse ku ntlong, it's fuck all. But ba tla hlela taka. Yo, nkamokuba. Moving on. Am I the asshole for telling my sister-in-law that her side hustle makes her a bad person? Yes. I mean, no, you're not the asshole for telling her that her side hustle makes her a bad person. Personally, I hate hustle culture. Wake up at 5 a.m., 9 to 5, yada, 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 yada. Then after 9 to 5, there's your 5 to 9, then this and that, then that. Sometimes Rebecca 8 hours in a day, then you club once a week. Maybe on a Friday you're at a club with your friends. You have 2 hours of commuting or doing stuff, commuting in general in a day. That's an extra 2 hours. 10 hours already gone. You're already wasting 10 hours of your life to, like, you don't even like your job. I've never met anyone who liked their job. 10 hours of your life just doing something you don't like. Well, of your day, I mean. Doing something you don't fucking like. Now you have to come back home, hustle, passive income, this and that. Oh, put it in a, make sure you have a retirement. Sometimes work and die. Don't leave anyone with anything. Swawen. Except if you have kids. If you have kids, that's selfish. Don't take my advice. Also, my content is not made for people who have kids. If you have kids, I'm not talking to you. Huskies. Anyway, moving on. My brother, 33 male, and his wife, 30 female, have 2 young boys, 3 and 1. My wife and I have a 5-year-old son. So over the years, we have given them quite a few we have given them quite a few items that we no longer used / needed. Sorry, that was my bad. Crib clothes, toys, various baby items, etc. Most of these things were just taking up space in our house, and we knew they would put them to use, so we had no problem giving them away. We visited them a couple of weeks ago for their 3-year-old's birthday party. During the party, my sister-in-law mentioned that she has been selling off a bunch of baby stuff as a side hustle. Okay, no, that's not a bad thing. What's wrong with selling baby stuff? I saw my shit too. Anyway, both she and my brother are the youngest of their families, and she said that they get so many hand-me-downs from their siblings that they couldn't keep track of them all. She's not the asshole. Okay, let me continue reading, sorry. Her solution was to start selling these gifts off online to make a few extra bucks. She was basically bragging about it. I told her that that is a pretty crappy thing to do, considering that these items were given to them as gifts that they will willingly accept and were expected to you. Yes, you are the asshole for telling your sister-in-law that. Matter of fact, I don't want to read anymore. What? Just because they were gifts. Remember, no one owes you nothing. No matter how much you do for a person, how we fuck all. If I give my clothes away and then somebody sells my clothes, I'm not gonna. Why should I feel some type of way about that? They're not mine anymore. The minute you hand them over, they're not yours. So what that person chooses to do with those items is none of your business. So yes, you are the asshole for telling your sister-in-law that. Let me see the comments. Hold on. Yeah, they're not even gifts. They hand-me-downs. Exactly. What? Let me see what the people are saying. Hold on. Okay, no, I'm not reading all of these fucking comments. Yeah, exactly. Someone said, knowing that you and your siblings were all giving her hand-me-downs, you had to think that maybe they were being given more than they could use. Exactly. And she's selling them. She's selling them to someone who wants them. Even if she gave them away, that would be even better. Give them to the needy. Whatever. I always donate my clothes to my mom. She's the needy. She be needy as fuck. Yeah. I just feel like, yes, you are the asshole. WWRD. I would stop talking to the brother-in-law. As the sister-in-law, I would just stop. I would just cut him off. But you can't tear 2 brothers apart. I can. I will. I feel no remorse by tearing a family apart. For my peace. Shit. My peace is priceless. I don't fucking care who I have to hurt to be fucking peaceful in my life. To have some peace in my life. Anyway, am I the asshole for not letting my sister have the first baby name? This is the last one, by the way. Am I the asshole for not letting my sister have the first baby name we both loved? Yes, that is not your baby. Oh, wait. Is that your baby? If it's your baby, you're not the asshole for trying to name your baby. It's your baby. I just feel like the parents should have 100% creative control on names. Not all parents, but you guys get what I'm saying, because, I'm the one that pushed it out. I'm the one that had this baby, not you. So I, 28 female, have been married for 3 years, and my husband and I are expecting our first child. My sister Kate, 30 female, has been trying for a baby for a while but hasn't had any luck yet. Her infertility is not your problem. I know sympathy goes a long way in this life, but that is not your problem. I feel like we'd like to inherit people's problems, and then we feel sorry for them, and then now you overcompensate. Oh, I'll let you name my baby. Now it's not my baby, it's our baby. Don't overcompensate. That is not your problem. I don't know why people are so against adopting. I have no fucking clue. There are so many children out there without parents. So fucking many. So I do not feel sorry for people who think adoption is not an option but can't conceive. Like, already when you're closing your options, you don't have enough options as it is. When the option, they don't want to use surrogacy. They don't want to use egg donation, IVF, yada yada yada. They don't want to do anything. They want to conceive and then want everyone to feel sorry for them. That's the most insensitive thing I've said this whole fucking episode. Anyway, a couple of years ago, we both talked about baby names we liked, and we both fell in love with the name Luna. Beautiful name. We joked about who would get to use it first, but neither of us was pregnant at the time, so it wasn't a serious thing. Fast forward, I'm now pregnant, and my husband and I decided we want to name our baby girl Luna. Exactly, first come, first serve. That's how capitalism works, is it not? We live in a capitalistic society. Hello. Anyway, when I told Kate, she flipped out, saying that I'm stealing her baby name. You can name both of your kids Luna. Luna 1, Luna 2. What's wrong with that? Anyway, stealing her baby name, and that it's not fair since she's been wanting to use it for years. I reminded her that we both liked it, and it's not like I'm doing this to spite her. I genuinely love the name. Now she's telling our family that I'm being insensitive and selfish for not letting her have the name, especially since she's struggling to get pregnant. Bitch, go adopt. There's many people who get pregnant after adopting. That little rainbow baby, and lovely. Now you have 2 children in the house. Anyway, our mom even suggested I picked another name to keep the peace. To keep whose peace? Because you're not. I hate the to keep the peace saying. Because whose peace are we actually keeping? Because it's not yours. It's not yours. But my husband and I have our hearts set on Luna. Am I the asshole for wanting to use the name we love, even if it's the one my sister also wanted? This is classic sister shit, so I don't understand because I don't have sisters, but I also don't fucking care about anyone. I have brothers, so, I'm kind of selfish. I always will be. Don't have sisters. And I'm not close with my female cousin, and she's the only female cousin I have, so I don't know what it's like to fight with another girl my age, because I've never been around a girl my age for that long. Never lived with them, so I don't know what it's like. This is classic sister shit, I guess, at least from what I know, what I've observed. This is classic sister fighting, just dumb things that could be avoided. No, they're not gonna talk to each other for 10 years. Because you named your daughter Luna and you stole her favorite name. Now they're not going to talk to each other. Because sisters are like that. Hey, they'll cut each other off for the dumbest shit. Now the cousins don't know each other. Now one sister has been ostracized from the family because she's being selfish. This is how this is going to go. Sad. So motherfucking sad. Let me read the comments. Someone want to correct that about her title. Her title is inaccurate, but that's dumb. Anyway, somebody says, not the asshole, Ovi. This is the second comment. Kate has known for years that you like the name Luna as much as she does. It's not like this is a huge surprise. You're not even telling her she can't use it herself. I think it's more likely she's hurting over her pregnancy struggles. She's focusing on the name because it's easier to think about. Yeah, but it's also not your fault that she's infertile. Or, well, let me not say infertile. She's struggling. Like, it's not you. That's the problem. How you give Kate some space. Hopefully, she'll come around once she's had time to settle. Use the name. Nah, I doubt she'll even like settle or come back when she's, she'll go, oh my god, remember that time? Well, I don't know these people. Let me not speak for them. WWRD, tell everyone to fuck themselves. Well, that's what I would do. That's some classic shit. Just hold a family meeting and say fuck you, everyone in this room. Fuck you and your motherfucking mama. And walk out and move on. But that's just me. So I'm crazy, so don't. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I enjoy doing this, to be honest. I enjoy recording. I enjoy sitting here and staring into a camera. Yeah, I enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoy it too. You guys enjoy listening to me speak, I'm not gonna lie. Because whenever I post a video of my outfit, none of you like it. But the minute I post my thoughts, it's like, oh, she's saying something controversial again. Oh my god, let's make a trend. Oh my god, you have such a big forehead. Oh my god, you're ugly. Oh my god, yada yada yada. Now y'all come for my looks. I'm like, you can't come for my looks because I'm katlapa no lo swab. Lo swab bubuhle. Lol. Keep your dads at home. I'm dangerous, like if it's what happened. Do you get what I'm saying? Anyway, bye. See you guys next week.